We all get caught up in this way of thinking where we think, I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when this thing happens, when I get this thing. But that's the thing, is things, events, things don't bring happiness. Happiness attracts happiness. Happiness is the way. So if you want to be happy, you've got to let go of this idea that the things are going to make you happy, because things don't attract happiness. Happiness attracts happiness, and only then can you be happy with the things. But the things aren't what matter. The happiness is what matters. So if you aren't happy, stop investing in this idea that you will be happy when. It's time to start learning how to be happy now, because that's the only way that you're going to attract more happiness, is if you can have that little spark, that even just that little spark of happiness now. Hello everyone. That was something I had filmed earlier today that I ended up clipping for Instagram, and I felt like it was important to talk about this here today as well, because happiness is the way. We're not going to be happy when this or when that. Things aren't going to bring us happiness. Things aren't going to bring us abundance. We find abundance and happiness within us, and then it shows up outside of us. So I want to start this off by showing you these clips from some videos shot of Wayne Dyer speaking. If there's one thing that I am really into, it's seeking out the teachers of my teachers. And I'm always trying to get to the source. So Wayne Dyer is one that I am coming back to constantly, where all the big names that we have as teachers, they all learned from Wayne Dyer. And Wayne Dyer had teachers, and those teachers had teachers. But Wayne Dyer is one that I really, really love because of the things that he talks about. He's not someone who is constantly quoting his teachers. He's someone who, like myself, figured out a lot of these things from life and then found them in the teachings, and then just found the teachings because they are the teachings that have been handed down for ages, were more eloquently put than the way we were putting them before. So let's start with this, and then I want to lead you through a meditation to really help you build that happiness and that abundance from within. But let's start with these videos.
We saw a lot about something called The Secret not too long ago on all the newspapers and magazines and on the news and always. And I was asked to be a part of that, and stayed away from it for different reasons. Because for me, manifesting is not about attracting what you want. Manifesting is an awareness and an understanding that you attract what you are. So your life, the thing that we call your life, is God. That's what you are. That's what every single one of us are. So here's what Saint Germain said. The attitude of one who wishes to work in conscious cooperation with the ascended host should not be, I wish I could go to them for instruction, but rather, I will so purify, discipline, and perfect myself and become such an expression of divine love and wisdom and power, then I can assist in their work. Then I will automatically be drawn to them. If you want to attract into your life what it is that you feel is missing, then what you have to do is to become like these great ascended masters. The reason that most of us cannot reach this exalted state that I want to present to you in the limited time that we have is because we have come to believe in our limitations. We've come to believe in our ordinariness. We've come to believe that who we are is not God, is not divine. All right? So in order to transcend that mentality, you have to sort of reprogram your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the mind that is doing virtually everything that you do. It's the mind that got you here into this room, that put your mat down, that got you dressed this morning, that get your breakfast. When you get in the car, you don't think about, oh, how do I start this thing, and how do I got to make a right turn here. Do I slow down? Do I not? You all programmed your conscious mind, programmed your subconscious mind to do all of these things on automatic. And according to my friend Bruce Lipton, about 96 or 97% of what we do all day long, every day of our lives, 24/7, is done by our subconscious mind. So we have been programmed to believe in our ordinariness. The false self is the ego. The ego teaches us you are what you have. The Tao teaches us let go of everything that you have. Do less and accomplish more. One of Lao Tzu's most famous observations was, I do nothing and leave nothing undone. The second thing that the ego teaches us is that who I am is not only what I have, but who I am is what I do, what I accomplish. And so we spend a big hunk of our lives believing that the way that we become, quote, successful, happy, fulfilled, self-actualized, whatever it might be, is on the basis of what I accomplish. We become obsessed with this kind of absurdity. And this is the false self at work. The third thing that the ego teaches us is that I am what other people think of me. I am my reputation. So becoming obsessed with our reviews, what people think of us, other people's opinions, getting the approval of others. We talk about peer group approval needs and so on. I have 8 children that aren't concerned about those things. The fourth thing that the ego teaches us, this false self, is that who I am is separate from everyone else. And so we are raised in this world of the false self, which teaches us that we have to be in competition with everyone else. We have to defeat someone else. Being number one is the most important thing, and you see this idea that I have to be better than somebody else in order to be fulfilled in my life. The fifth thing that the ego teaches us is that I am separate not only from everybody else, but that I am separate from what's missing in my life. The Tao teaches us that there is no place that God is not. If there is no place that God is not, then God must be in you. And if there is no place that God is not, then God must also be in all that I perceive to be missing from my life. And therefore, in order to become a manifester and to attract into my life what I want, I simply have to realign myself. I have to rejoin to God. And the most egregious error of the ego is a belief system that says that who I am is separate from God. That God is something outside of me. We have not been raised to understand and believe that at our basic core, what Lao Tzu called our original nature, what we are is love. I speak about, that Maslow spoke to me about and trained me to think about, called self-actualization, is that we have to stop evaluating who we are on the basis of those ego identifiers, and instead begin to see ourselves as divine love, as pieces of God.
I just absolutely love Wayne Dyer. And if you'd like to watch that whole video, I am going to link it in the description, of course. And thank you to whoever it was who posted it for me to be able to share it. But without further ado, let's get to the meditation. This is something that I do when I want to raise my vibration to manifest something new, or just raise my vibration in general because I'm not feeling my best. And yeah, I hope that it serves you well. Let's get into it. All right, usually I'm already sitting on my meditation pillow when I am doing my videos, but had to get that. All right, so I want you to take a big deep breath. Shake it out. Whether you're sitting or laying down, whether you're sitting in a chair, or sitting, as so many people say these days, crisscross applesauce. You can tell who the moms are. In spirituality, when they tell you to sit with your legs crossed, and instead of saying you can sit with your legs crossed, they say crisscross applesauce. Okay. We're taking a few big deep breaths. Oh, stretch if you need to. But just allow your body to relax. I find that when I stretch, creating that tension in my muscles and then letting go, that allows my muscles to relax more. I want you to relax your eyes, your jaw, but allow your tongue to stay touching the roof of your mouth, or if it is not already, make sure that your tongue is touching the roof of your mouth. But relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. While still sitting up straight, relax your shoulders all the way down to your elbows and your arms, down to your legs and your toes. And just allow yourself to take a moment to focus on your breath. Clear your mind. Just by focusing on your breath. Even if that means saying in and out as you're breathing to yourself in your head. Just breathe as naturally as you can and focus on that. Now we're going to start, as I do, by picturing that little light in your heart space. Go ahead and, if you don't have them already, go ahead and have your palms facing up. And focus on that little light inside of you. For some it might be a big bright light. For some it might be a little light. But either way, we have this light inside of us. And every time we take a deep breath in, it gets brighter and brighter. And every time we exhale, a little less of that darkness inside of us is there because it comes out with the exhale. So we breathe in, that fuels our light to get brighter and brighter. And this is your aura. Your light, it fills every cell of your being. As you breathe in, it gets brighter and brighter and brighter to the point where it fills every corner of your being. With every exhale, that darkness leaves until it's absolutely gone out into the universe to be recycled into its own energy. And as you breathe in more and more, the light continues to expand beyond you, out further and further. It influences those around you. If there was anyone around you, they could see it, you'd be glowing. Now I want you to put your hands on your heart. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale. And just listen to the sound of my voice as I walk you through this. I am God, Source, Spirit, Cosmic Consciousness. Every day I am filled with a little more happiness, a little more abundance, a little more peace, a little more light. And it shines for all to see. I am a spirit having a temporary human experience. So I am not just connected to God, Source, Spirit, Cosmic Consciousness. I am God, Source, Spirit, Cosmic Consciousness. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. As we say in the Karo tradition, no kankani, no kankani. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Anything that I desire also desires me. And I am a magnet for all that I desire because I vibrate at a frequency that attracts all that I desire. Love, light, happiness, abundance, peace, and health. I am that I am. Now I want you to picture all of your chakras light up, creating a tube of light, all connected together so you can see the purple, bright light of your crown chakra shooting up above you like a cone coming out of your head. And that connects into the indigo of your third eye chakra, and that connects into the blue of your throat chakra, which connects into the green of your heart chakra, into the yellow of your solar plexus, into the orange of your sacral, down to the red cone that comes out beneath you of your root chakra. And this tube of rainbow iridescent light runs all the way through you. And I want you to see from above you a white light pouring down. And this comes down through your crown chakra, and it's clearing out anything that might be hucha, dense, bad energy blocking you from being a clear channel. I want you to just see this light energy down, 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 burning through anything that stands in its way, down through your crown chakra, down through your third eye chakra, burning anything in its way, leaving a clear path, down through your throat chakra, down through your heart chakra, down through your solar plexus, burning its way through, leaving that clean, clear passage, down through your sacral and down out through your roots. So now you have this light shining all the way through you, as well as your own light shining around you. You are beaming with these bright lights of all colors and the white light. A clear channel for all that you desire, to receive and be of service for. Feel all of that light tingling every tiny cell, every oscillating energy grid in your being is vibrating with this pure, clean, free-flowing Sami energy. Really take a moment to soak it in. You are just beaming. I am that I am. I am God, Source, Spirit, Cosmic Consciousness. Now I want you to put your hands facing down, palms facing down on your knees or on your lap, however you can. And I want you to picture a light coming up from the ground below you, shining up through you this time rather than down through you. This is the light of Pachamama, our Mother Earth. And any time we have bad, hucha, dense energy, she likes to take it from us. The way plants exchange with us chemical compounds in the air so that we get oxygen and they get carbon dioxide. Pachamama takes our hucha energy and converts it into Sami energy to put back out into the planet. I want you to picture this light shining up through you, shining out through your crown chakra above you. And I want you to feel this permanently anchor in. You now have this permanent connection to Pachamama, our Mother Earth, so that anytime any hucha energy that you accidentally invite in without knowing it, or intentionally invite in, knowing it, she can clear it for you. You are grounding into Pachamama, our Mother Earth, so that she can help you continue this flow of abundance. Because even your hucha dense energy flowing to Pachamama to be returned to the earth as Sami energy is you participating in the sacred Aini reciprocity of energy exchange. And you will not just give your hucha energy, but you will give your Sami energy, because you are now a conduit for the flow of abundance. A clean, clear channel for energy to flow through you. Constantly flow through you. You will always have what you need, and you will even have what you want, as long as you allow this clear channel. Sat Nam, here it comes. Sat Nam, there it goes. Now I want you to give yourself a big hug, wrapping your arms around you. And I want you to think of a moment that made you the happiest you've ever been in your life. What is one moment that you can think of that you were at your absolute happiest? I want you to pull this up. I want you to replay it. I want you to smile with your actual face as you're giving yourself this big squeeze of a hug. Now I want you to put your hands back on your heart as you're thinking of this memory with this big smile on your face. And I want you to feel that. I want you to feel that intensity of that happiness in your heart. Bring it up as a real physical sensation if you can. I feel it as a a good tension in my chest as I smile. Not just smiling with my mouth, but my eyes, which is why I remind people to smile with their face and not just their mouth. Because when we smile, a genuine smile, we smile with our whole face. Feel the warmth of that happy moment. And I want you to repeat after me. Say it out loud. I really encourage you, if you can't, then go ahead and just say it to yourself in your head. But if you can, say it out loud. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am not just attached to God, Source, Spirit, Cosmic Consciousness. I am God, Source, Spirit, Cosmic Consciousness. And I am a clean, clear channel for the flow of abundance. I have all that I need, and I can always get what I want as long as I remain a clean, clear channel for abundance. Not trying to dam it up, but taking it in and giving it away, and taking it in and giving it away. And as long as I do this, I will never be without. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Give yourself one more big hug. Oh. And then go ahead and relax your arms. And allow yourself to just sit in this for a moment. Bring yourself back, little at a time. Feel your toes. Go ahead and wiggle your toes. Feel your legs connected to your knees, connected to your thighs, connected to your hips, connected to your belly and your back and your chest and your shoulders and your neck and your head, all the way to the tippy top of your crown, and all the way back down your shoulders, through your arms to your fingertips. Give your fingertips a little wiggle. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. How you feeling? Now, anytime you feel like you're lacking, the ego gets to you and makes you feel like something's wrong, allow yourself to go back to that moment of happiness. Bring that up inside of you just like you did a moment ago. And sit with yourself in that present moment and remind yourself, I am God, Source, Spirit, Cosmic Consciousness, whatever you call it. Remind yourself of that. And remind yourself that you can get whatever you want because you are. That's one of the reasons why I'm not into angel numbers, and why at the same time, for instance, when I go to the gas station, I have started this game with myself where I figure out how can I get the numbers on the gas pump to show up as like a synchronistic number. Because the universe doesn't tell me, I tell the universe. Because I am a spirit having a temporary human experience that is a part of God, Source, Spirit, Cosmic Consciousness. So the universe doesn't tell me, I tell the universe. And so it is. So mote it be. So anytime you need that boost of confidence to remind yourself that you are God, Source, Spirit, Cosmic Consciousness, and that you've got this, put your hands over your heart, bring yourself back to that feeling, literally put a smile on your face. Mouth, eyes, feel that feeling wherever it comes up in your body. When you feel happiness, bring it up inside you. And that, the more you can feel that feeling on a regular basis, the more you will be vibrating at that frequency of God, Source, Spirit, Cosmic Consciousness that attracts, so that you too can be telling the universe and not the other way around. Thank you guys for joining me for this meditation and another video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out the links in the description, including the link to signing up with me one-on-one. My free clarity call is going to be retired once I fill up these last spaces for one-on-one client sessions. So if you've been thinking about taking me up on the offer for a free clarity call, definitely do that now, because it won't be here much longer, and then I will be starting the waiting list. And there's all sorts of other links in the description, including my mailing list, where I will be putting out a survey very soon for my mailing list, because I want to hear from you guys. I've got some ideas, but I want to hear from you guys, what you have to think about all sorts of things. So if you'd like to get in on that survey, sign up for my mailing list now through that link in the description. All sorts of other links in the description you'll definitely want to check out, like my dōTERRA link. That's in there if you like living clean, green, and sustainably rather than with all sorts of crappy synthetic chemicals in your life. dōTERRA is your one-stop shop where you can replace anything you buy on a regular basis with something amazing. And yeah, may the energies you serve you well. And let's keep making our way through.